guys, this is Matt from MrNoDStudios, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 4. Welcome, everybody, welcome. This series, we will be transforming terrible, terrible fascist Mussolinian Italy into a glorious, glorious proletarian dictatorship, and we will spread communism throughout the world and become great friends with the Soviets. Yes, yes. Anyways, welcome everybody. I'm going to be playing as Italy. This is Hearts of Iron 4. Y'all have been absolutely going crazy on me in the Superpower 2 comments section. Y'all are like, Matthew, do a Hearts of Iron 4 series. I know you're going to like it. I know you're going to like it. And I was waiting for the game to go on sale during the Steam Summer Sale, and then I realized this game is early as shit. This game is young as shit, and it's probably not going to end up going on sale. So I just went ahead and picked the game up, and here we are. Now, first of all, I want to go ahead and warn you guys before I get into anything. I am very new to this game, and I'm probably not going to have everything optimized, and some of you veteran players are probably going to be a little bit annoyed by some of the decisions that I make. Once again, I am very new to this game. I only have like 6 hours actually in this game, so I do know the basics and whatnot, but I don't know everything optimized to the T. So you are going to have to kind of bear with me, at least at the beginning of this series, as we make our way through as Italy. So just keep that in mind. If you guys have any suggestions or anything to tell me about the game that I might not know already, or anything that might help me optimize my success as Italy, then go ahead and hit me up with a comment below. I will certainly be sure to reply to you if you have any questions or anything like that. But anyways, you guys don't want to hear this shit. You want to see me play the game. Let's get into this shit. So first of all, we got to go ahead and deal with these notifications that we have on top. So first of all, the first thing is insufficient resources, and we need oil and rubber. So we're going to get our oil from the United States and our rubber from the UK. It's kind of ironic that we're getting our oil from the United States. Kind of ironic, but alright. So there we go. That takes care of our need for oil and rubber. The next thing we need to go ahead and take care of is these divisions. We need to go ahead and set some up to start training, and I'm going to go ahead and set this initial infantry division to be trained up in Veneto. What the fuck? Why did it just do that? Yeah, there we go. We're going to go ahead and set these guys to be trained up in Veneto. And I'm going to set up 5 infantry units to be trained at a time for right now. Eventually, we might add on more depending on how vigorous our wars get. But that will be okay for now. And I'm also going to go ahead and make a tank division. And I'm going to go ahead and train this up. And we'll get, not 5, we'll get 3 right there. Ooh, I don't like those numbers. Let's get 3 right there. Sweet. And eventually we will add more units into here when the time comes, but for right now, this will work perfectly fine for our needs. And once we get paratroopers, I would also like to train up some paratrooping divisions, but we don't have those right now, so we're not going to go ahead and jump to the gun on that. So that works for divisions training. Next thing up is the research. So we've got 4 slots here. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and research is support weapons 1. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and get is paratroopers 1. Then we're going to go ahead and head over to our land doctrine here, and let's see. We start off with the grand battle plan doctrine. I usually end up going with the mass assault doctrine. I really like that one. I really do, but I don't know if that's the most efficient thing to go with as Italy. Simply because of the size of our nation. I mean, we're not small by any means, but we're also not large by any means. And it's also going to take nearly a year to switch over to this doctrine. So I'm not sure if we're going to want to go for that. Now, I think we might just stick with the Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. And this is really a sort of plan-based doctrine. So we'll have to use that to our advantage. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get the Grand Battle Plan there. And then up next, we are going to go for Construction 1. Of course, I made the mistake of playing through my first game, never getting construction, and it took absolutely forever to get anything made. It was absolute horror. So always make sure that you get construction if you are new to this game. Never, never forget construction. So there we go. That deals with that. We have some free civilian factories. Ooh, okay. Free civilian factories, alright. Use for trade, alright. Well, we don't really need to trade for anything, so I guess we could just kind of leave those for free for right now. Or actually, no, we're going to set those up to build things. What the fuck am I talking about? Let's do this shit. Alright, so, military factory. I want to get, ooh, no, I messed that up. Boom, back. I want to get a military factory in Veneto, and then I want to get civilian factories in the rest of the country. So we're just going to go ahead and place one civilian factory in each region of our country, and then we're just going to leave that like that for right now. This is going to take a while to actually build all of these factories. So yeah, we're just going to leave like that and come back when we have slots open. So I'm going to go ahead and assign some light tanks to be built. I'm going to max out the first line of motorized infantry, or motorized vehicles, I should say. We'll get some more of these battleships, some light cruisers, destroyers. We'll just get the first few lines for that, even though we don't have the dockyards to actually fill those orders. But they will get filled up when we do get the dockyards. Alright, so the next thing I want to go ahead and do is get some more infantry equipment. Go ahead and get a little bit more support equipment going there. And I'm going to max out the weapons that we've got going on here, the infantry equipment. I'm going to go ahead and max that out because we are going to be making a lot of infantry divisions. We also want a lot of tanks too, so I'll bump up that. But yeah, mainly focusing on infantry equipment and support equipment for right now. So go ahead and exit out of that. That's that all taken care of. And the next thing to go ahead and do is our national focus. Now, the first thing I want to go ahead and do is kind of outline what I want to go ahead and do. I want to go ahead and follow the tree like this. I want to get triumph in Africa, then claims on Yugoslavia, then befriend Bulgaria, Albanian occupation, then get Italy first, and then go after France. Then, from there, it's really anyone's guess at this point. It's really going to depend on what is happening at the current time and what is going to benefit me most. But yeah, that's basically my plan for focuses right off the bat. So this is really going to help us out. We'll be able to go to war with Yugoslavia. We'll have an alliance, actually, all set up with Bulgaria. We'll have the, what is it, the Romanum some shit. I don't know. Italy gets its own faction, and that'll be created, and Bulgaria will be a part of that. And then, of course, we'll get Albania, and that'll be great. That is basically my plan now. Anyways, so we can't get that right now, though, because if you go ahead and take a look at the requirement for Triumph in Africa, we need to go ahead and own Ethiopia. So, we don't quite own Ethiopia just yet. It's going to take a little bit of time to go ahead and beat back the Ethiopians. It is going to be a very easy war, but it is something that Italy has to deal with right off of the bat. So instead of getting that, I'm going to go ahead and go for Ethiopian war logistics, and this is going to basically give me some naval bases and some infrastructure in Africa. So let's just go ahead and set that all up, and the next thing I want to go ahead and do is head over to Africa and set up my battle plan for going to war with Ethiopia. So we're going to go ahead and group all of these northern divisions into one army under the control of Sebastiano Visconti Prussia. We don't really need a field marshal or anything special like that, since we're just dealing with Ethiopia for right now. And these guys' order is going to be push up an offensive line all the way up to the capital. And that will be fine. We'll let them plan that out. And then we're going to go ahead and group all of the southern divisions together and assign them under Ubaldo Sadu. And we're going to give them a similar order. We're going to have them push an offensive line all the way up to the capital, just like that. And we're going to kind of squish the Ethiopians right into the capital. And then I will go ahead and select all of the units and manually invade Addis Ababa. And we will be done with Ethiopia. Now, I am a little bit worried with this southern division. I'm not exactly sure if they are going to be strong enough to push back these Ethiopians. They only have 4 divisions, which isn't spectacular. It says that we are stronger than them, though, which is to be expected. They are freaking Ethiopia. They shouldn't be that difficult, right? So yeah, that's basically our battle plan. I'm going to go ahead and speed up time and let our armies go ahead and prepare for that. Let's see, are they ready? Ooh, it could be considered risky. Yeah, I don't give a shit. You're going to do it anyways, goddammit. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and continue because our divisions are still planning. Let's see. Still planning. Alright. Keep her going. Keep her going until we are done planning. Come on. Let's go. Finish planning, boys. Still preparing. There we go. Alright, so the northern unit is ready to go ahead and march the campaign. The glorious, glorious campaign. And so is the southern army. Oh, they are getting beat, though. Yeah, they are really getting beat. Maybe we should go ahead and set up some colonial divisions to be trained in Somalia. Oh, we can't do that. No, we can't do that? Alright, well, this northern division should be strong enough to take over Ethiopia anyways. As long as these guys can kind of just hold their own for right now, that should be fine. Alright, well that's alright, that's alright. Fine, just continue. Continue with business. And yeah, as you guys can see, we're already pushing up on them. They're pretty much done. The war on Ethiopia is extremely, extremely easily. So yeah, there we go. And I just realized what I said right there. I said, the war on Ethiopia will be extremely easily. God damn it. Screw you, grammar. Screw you. Alright, so there we go. That finishes up the Ethiopian war logistics focus. So now I'm going to go for the industrial effort. And this is going to give us 2 building slots and 2 civilian factories in both Sardinia and Piedmont. So that's definitely going to help out in terms of industrializing. So there we go. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead. Get these guys up there. Come on, move them in. I don't know why they aren't moving by themselves. Oh, there we go. We can already make a tree with Ethiopia. Sweet. Alright. There we go. Ethiopia was annexed. Amazing. Sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and assign these guys as an army and put them along the British border right there. I'm not going to give them any specific orders other than that for right now, but I just want them to kind of garrison that border, just in case anything does break out with the UK, because eventually it is going to break out. We are going to eventually have to go to war with the UK and France. Hopefully that's not going to be anytime soon. But yeah, eventually we will have to go to war with them. So let's see, what do we need? Insufficient resources. We need oil and chromium. So let's go ahead and get some more oil from the US and get some chromium from the USSR. Oh, we need some more resources? What do we need? Oil? More oil? There we go. Is that good? Do we need more? I think we need even more. No? Is that good? God damn it. Do we need to assign more then? Yeah, there we go. We needed to assign more. My bad. We could probably take one off of that just so we can have an extra building slot. Okay, maybe we can't take an extra one off. There we go. Alright, sweet. So that deals with that. Awesome. Now, when we get 150 political power, what I want to go ahead and do is get a communist revolutionary. Because if you remember to the beginning of the episode, I actually said that I want to go ahead and try and transform Italy into a communist system and spread glorious, glorious communism around the world and free the various proletariats of the world. So we are going to go ahead and do that. We're going to make that a priority. Now, I don't think it's necessarily beneficial or good as Italy to make them communist. I think it's really most beneficial if you just keep them a fascist, because they do get these national spirit things. I'm not sure if these actually go away. Yeah, they probably end up going away, this one, at least when you become communist. It would make sense that that does go away. But yeah, you're probably best suited to stay fascist, but screw it! We want to be fucking communist, goddammit! Anyways, it looks like the Spanish War just broke out, and I'm kind of tempted to send over some volunteers because I don't want Republican Spain to lose, because they are communist, and they could prove to be a very useful ally in the near future. So let's see here. Should we send them some troops? I feel like we really should. They're probably gonna get help. Nationalist Spain, that is. They're probably gonna get help from Nazi Germany. Ooh, we could join the Axis powers. Now, I was originally going to stay out of the Axis powers and form my own faction. I don't know. I don't really want to align myself with the Nazis for right now. I actually want to kind of beat them back. Which puts me in another predicament. I'm going to have to go ahead and justify a war go against Austria. So I'm going to go ahead and just conquer all of this right here. That'll be my war goal. And actually, I'll go ahead and set that up right now just so we can go ahead and pick away at it. There we go. So basically, by taking over Austria, Germany won't be able to annex them through that focus that they have, which allows them to take over Austria. And that's going to really help us out, actually. And then also after that, if we can, Czechoslovakia would be nice. Just so that way Germany doesn't get the Sudetenland and whatnot. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we will go with Czechoslovakia after that. We might just go ahead and focus on France after getting Austria. I'm not sure. We'll think about it when we come to it. But yeah, that's basically my plan. My plan is to just swoop in and take Austria out before Germany can go ahead and occupy them. And that's, of course, going to help us out when we do eventually go to war with Germany because they'll be weaker because they won't have Austria. Of course. And I don't know why, I get these black boxes. I'm sure you guys can see that, but I get these black boxes all over my screen on Italy for some reason. It's very odd. I don't know why it happens, but if you know why that happens and any possible fix, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, you guys can probably see it. There's like a random black box that just pops up randomly. It's very weird. But anyways, I want to help these guys out. I really do. So let's see. Can we start a Lend-Lease and maybe give them some like infantry equipment and whatnot? Give them like 10% of my monthly production. Yeah, why not? There we go. Modify the Lend-Lease, though. Let's send them some other stuff. Some motorized vehicles. There we go. We're going to have to give them more than that, though. Let's go ahead and create an army to send over there. A volunteer army. So let's see. Who do I want to send over there? I mean, we could send these guys. I really wish that I could send expeditionary forces, so that way I don't have to kind of manage the army. Alright, well, I think we'll just modify the Lend-Lease a little bit more, actually. Give them some tanks. And, like I said, I don't really want to invest too much in this. This army over here is going to be our army that's going to go to war with Austria. We're going to keep this army on the border with France, though. Just in case anything does break out before we are prepared. Alrighty, so there we go. This is our army that's going to go ahead and deal with Austria. I'm going to go ahead and assign them a field marshal. There we go. And assign that as the front line there. And I'm going to have these guys push up initially to right there. And then after that, they will move up and surround Vienna. And then eventually take it, of course. But yeah, that's basically the plan. We're just going to push straight in. We don't need to do anything too fancy. So yeah, there we go. We're probably going to need some more troops up there, though. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this division as well. And of course, we will have like a year's worth of troops that we are making over here. Maybe I'll even train some Alpine divisions right here. Some mountain infantry. Yeah, we'll train 5 things of mountain infantry for right now. Just to go ahead and help out with that Austrian invasion. Of course, all of the troops that are being produced right now are going to immediately be put into this army right here and go towards the Austrian invasion. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end this one off here. Once again, if you guys have any suggestions or anything to help me out with the game, please, please, please go ahead and hit me up with a comment. I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, that's it. That is the first episode of playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Italy. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. It really helps out, and it really does mean a lot. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!